Hello, my friends. It's your friend Kevin. This is your card of the day. So here we go. We've got Fairy Tarot cards by Radley Valentine and illustrations by Howard David Johnson. Our Sun card, or our card of the week, is the Sun with Archangel Uriel. It says, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. That's what the card says. That's what the message is. Angels, fairies from all four corners and all realms, I welcome you to this space. Thank you for making me your messenger. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear, and to know your sacred words and to deliver them in such a way as to enlighten, to inspire, and to heal. May your words of spirit be clear to all participants. So shall it be. All right. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I want that card today. Ta-da! Oh, the 10 of... We've got a lot of winter going on. Since it's the spring, or it's the summer here. Anyway, let's have a look at this. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Now, we'll have a little look at this card here and wait for... Interesting that we've got the Sun, Uriel, that brings epiphanies, great ideas, pushes light where there's some shadows, brings successful outcomes to long journeys. But let's have a look at this 10 of Winter. We see our fairy on top of the mountain, ready to fly. And then we've got the sun streaming through the clouds, sort of melting the snow away. If you found thoughts, ideas to be met with resistance, and you've looked at every opportunity you could possibly look at, know that when you trust that their end to this is coming. We just passed through a full moon, the energy of which is still going on. And it's fine, because the remainder part of July, I believe, will be the end of some difficulties. At some point or another, when we reach these times of trouble, there's a part with all of us that goes inward and seeks a resolution within our own heart, because that's kind of, in a way, how we are as spiritual beings having a human experience. At some point or another, the wall that we believe is there, the tunnel that we think that we're in, where we don't know if there's any light at the end of it, becomes the illusion that it actually is. There is no wall in front of us. There's nothing stopping us. There's no obstacle. And there is no tunnel that we're inside. It doesn't exist. It only exists in the prison of our head space and our thoughts. And the ego, which is the edging out God, edging out spirit, edging out possibility, edging out yes, edging out all of those things, happiness, harmony, the piece that wants us not to have that joy, that sunshine, that love, those epiphanies, that great excitement. There's a point with which the ego has to give up, lose the battle. And that, I feel like, is what the energy is of today. There's a final resolution. You know, most of us have reached that point where, I can't take this anymore, I'm done with it. You know, either we resolve and decide, you know what, I'm going to surrender, hands up. Or the other person does, or the other situation goes away, whatever it is, it relieves itself. So that seems to be and it's very interesting that we had the Prince of Winter pop up yesterday, and we got the Ten of Winter, which is the card right before it, or no, two cards before it, because we got the Princess before the Prince. If you find yourself participating a little more than you should in certain things, maybe you've indulged a little bit more in spending, food, done something, that's coming to an end. The feeling of the need to do something that is not really helpful, not really beneficial to you, that's coming to an end. This is also a time to set new goals for yourself, make a fresh beginning, focus on the future, not what's happened. So this fairy right here is leaving all the challenging land behind and looking towards the warmer, sunny skies ahead. You see that sunshine melting away that snow? I'd say today is a day to just walk away. Just stroll out away from any situation that doesn't serve you. Any situation that's holding you back, getting in your way, the procrastination. Now, it might be that you feel a little bit sad about some of this stuff, because changes are awkward. Changes are difficult. You know, we have to sort of make room for the change to come, and when we don't quite know what that change is going to look like, that can be a bit daunting, can be a bit like, whoopsie daisy, what is this? However, what I like to think of is the idea of intimidation, the idea of fear. We don't know what it is, we're not quite sure. Those ideas are ideas we put in our heads, or someone else puts in our head. Which is why I think sometimes when I'm making goals and plans for my future, whatever's coming up ahead, I like what Wayne Dyer says: mind your own business. Mind, in your mind, your goals, your dreams, your wishes, your fulfillment, and your business. What is it that you want? And keep that to yourself. Get that into your journal. So drawing this card means that you've probably known for quite a bit that you need to move on for certain situations you've been unable or unwilling to cut the ties to. So let go of all this stuff and just know, trust, be in the idea that once you cut the energetic ties, the cobwebs, the trappings, the ego-inspired rubbish, if you will, once you take out that trash, you've got this brand new landscape, this brand new thing. I'll share a story. Some of you that know me personally know this story already. About a week ago, I was settling in for the night, pulled the bed down, and Dudley, I think you've seen pictures of him, my grey and white Great Dane. He's a blue mantle, huge. He just had a hard time settling. I know why, but I didn't know at the time. So he turns and he turns and he turns like dogs do. And I got a little irritated. I said, for goodness sake, Dudley, would you please settle down? And he settled down with such a thump that the frame up underneath the box spring and the mattress fell away from the sides of the bed rail and crashed to the floor. Well, his side did. My side was just quite okay. But what happened next? All the legs buckled from underneath the bed. So we had to pull the mattress off, heavy as you know what, pull the box springs out, and then see where we could salvage, which we couldn't. It was just obliterated. The point being that somewhat disaster was a perfect opportunity, as a good friend of mine said, well, now you want something new. Now you're transforming your personal space. Now you're transforming your bedroom. Now you're going to get into and the delight of doing that brought joy, brought harmony, brought peace, brought a sense of, wow, I don't need this heavy headboard. I don't need this heavy footboard. I don't need any of that. I can get something new, exciting, bright, and brilliant, and then get creative with it. So this is what I've been doing, and it's been delightful. My point with this card today, if something is weighing you down and troubling you, getting into your head space, getting into your heart space, and it's been there for a while, go get Archangel Michael to cut the energetic ties that stick you to it. And then, you've got the sun. You've got this sun card, Archangel Uriel, that says, go make your dreams, go make your wishes. We're always talking about that here. The optimistic is what I like to call myself. Finding the sunflowers, finding the sunshine, finding the bright spark where there perhaps isn't any. The other thing I want to say, really, and I've been asked about this a lot. No, I don't. I don't live in this hippy dippy happy space 24/7. Just like every other human being, there are days, there are times, there are situations, and those that know me personally know, they can be quite something to move through. Somehow, some way, really quickly, and find where I need to go to lift it up. Usually it's meditation. Usually it's getting out there in nature. It is definitely connected to water, to earth, to air, and to water, air, earth, any of those elements that I can find. Fire. Oh, yes. Now, when something has to go, that really has to go, and it really has to be torn up, I write it down on a piece of paper and set light to it. Done. Hopefully outside some water in case it gets a little crazy. I have a water feature out my front yard that I built in the spring. Perfect place for doing one of those let it go ceremonies. Anyway, that's it from me today. Have a great, 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 great day. And until tomorrow, lots of love. Keep your comments coming. I love chatting with you in that YouTube comment section. Bye.